So I am at New Bern Civil War Battlefield Park, exploring it, and I am at Redan 2, which a Redan is like a V-shaped dirt mound as a miniature fort to defend a area. And this is the old one. It's kind of hard to see the impressions in the ground. But where does it say you are here? It does. Oh yeah, it does right there. So that's where we are. We're gonna go to 1, 3, and apparently there's 6 of them. So we'll see. So far the trail has been real nice and easy. There's like wood shavings on the ground. Some are a little gravel. So on our way to Redan 1 and 3. Started off with 2 just because kind of the placement from when you walk into the trails is a little off. So where 2 is the closest one. So off to 3, and I'll pick you guys up in a bit, but look at this little bridge if you can see it. So, yep, all right, I'll see you guys. Okay, so we are on our way to Redan 1. Get across this cool bridge over a bit of a swamp. Trying to see if I can see anything cool in here. I don't see anything. Okay, so I believe we are at Redan 1. It's pretty cool, swampy. Maybe we'll see a gator or something. And they've got a cool platform up here. We're gonna climb up that real quick and see what kind of view we got. Oh yeah, you can see some bald cypresses. Magnolias. And then to the left, you got your railroad tracks. Alright, well we're gonna keep on going and see what else the trail has to offer. That is some no bueno water. I will not be swimming in that. Not trying to get eaten by a gator. But it's pretty though. Real pretty. That sort of looks like grass, but it's not. It's all marshy, wet stuff, as you can see. So to fight a battle in that would suck pretty bad. But one good thing about this trail is that the majority of it's all been under this canopy. So for the hot summer days, it's real nice to get out the sun and shade. And it's not a difficult trail. So it's definitely something I want to take people that come and visit me. But yeah, we're gonna keep on going, and I don't know if I'm on the right trail or not. The map's really not labeled right, because I don't know if that one with the platform was really Redan 1, because I just saw a sign that said just Trailhead Loop, and I haven't really been to anything, so we'll see if I'm on the right thing. If I have to rewalk some of the trail to go back to that Redan 1, that'll be alright, I can do that. But as of now, I'll keep you guys updated on how the trail's going. There's an Anhinga up there. You can see him flapping. I'm pretty sure it's an Anhinga because they're the ones with their wings stretched out, but it could be a cormorant. So this is reading in 4. Can't imagine fighting in that swamp stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that, well, hold on, let me make sure. I want to make sure it wasn't zoomed in, but I'm pretty sure that bird, we have cormorants on base, but Anhingas and cormorants both do that exact same, where they perch with their wings out. They're both common in this area, but I needed more of some binoculars to be able to see whether the tail had white on it or not. But for now, maybe Anhinga, but it could be a cormorant, I'm not sure. But it's still a cool find. And if you haven't, you should look up to hear what both of them sound like. They sound pretty funny. At the end of the video, or at the end of the trail when I get in the car, I'll make their noise that they make. Kind of sounds like a deer grunt. But, yeah, another cool bridge. Alright, so this is Redan 5. 5 out of the 6, so we got one more to go. They all seem to be overlooking, well, the past like 4 have been overlooking the swampy water. So it's crazy to think that a battle happened here and people were charging through that, trying to come up to these fortifications. Definitely not something I would be happy to do. And it looks like you can almost see the 6th one right up there. So, not too far to walk. And we'll be at the last one, and then on our way back to the car to where I can get some water. And then I plan on driving to Atlantic Beach and go to the skate park. And then we'll get some dinner and go see the sunset. Should be some fun day. Or some fun times. Not should be some fun day. Alright, so this is the 6th and final Redan at New Bern Battlefield. The last stand of North Carolina. So we're right here. I don't know if you can see that, but okay, I'm pretty darn sure it's a cormorant. He's on the very end of that dead snag up there. He was fine. I'm pretty sure it's a cormorant, not an Anhinga. But yep. I need to bring some binoculars with me and then I could ID them. So if you can see right down there, there is a snowy egret. Pretty cool. And as I can tell, it's because it has a black beak. And it's smaller than a great egret. Yeah, pretty cool. Seeing some cool birds out here. On my walk back, found this little guy. Pretty sure he's a little box turtle. Oops, there you go. Alright, buddy. We're gonna walk by you. Alright, so this is the beginning of the park that I didn't show because I didn't know I was going to actually make a video until halfway through. Well, not halfway. Once I went to the first redam, then I was like, alright, I think I'll make a YouTube video of me going. Oh, this is something funny I want to show. This soldiers in the army. This right here is Preston, a guy from one of our reenacting groups, and so is he and him, but I cannot remember these two guys' names, but I do have their Facebooks. But yeah, so that was a pretty funny find to see, like walking through and seeing a familiar face on a little Civil War plaque. But yeah, it's just some more little earthworks over here, just talking about the Civil War soldier. Do not know anyone in these, but yeah, it's kind of cool. It looks like this is where they do like some of their living history events. And I'll tell you what, it's gotten hot out here now. I think it's supposed to get into 90 today, so it's sort of showing what they were for, you know. Their body was covered, shooting over through the water at the people. But yeah, here it is. Let me zoom out a little. Got their fire room. Here, I'll hop in it. So it's pretty well fortified. And then over there's the parking lot, and they got a flag and everything, but there's a lot more cars that are pulling in. And so I don't really want to be walking around with the camera talking in front of a bunch of people. Look like a weirdo. But there's a cool cannon, some cool flags, and some more history about the actual battlefield here at New Bern. Yep, making my way back to the car, drink some water, and make my way down to Atlantic Beach Skate Park. And then from there, I'll probably eat dinner and then go to probably Fort Macon and either hike the nature trail or just hang out at the beach until sunset. We'll see what all I decide to end up doing. So just hang around and see what I do. So I just wanted to show this one last thing, which is this is the actual entrance into the park. So just showing us right there, and that's where I'm going, to the beach. Yeah, they got this cool little picture floor of everything. The Neuse River. Yeah, it's real cool. Alright, time to go. Alright, so I'm back in the car and I'm on my way down to Atlantic Beach. Oh yeah, I wanted to say what the Nhinga and cormorant sound like is like, it's kind of an odd noise. You wouldn't expect them to sound like that, but they do. Alrighty, I'll pick you guys up later. So I'm on the Elliott's Trail. Hold on, let me switch my water bottle. Elliott's Trail at Fort Macon. And I forgot to put sunscreen on. I went and bought sunscreen on the way from the New Bern Battlefield Park to the skate park. Stopped at Walmart and got some sunscreen, which is almost probably cheaper to get skin cancer than it is to buy sunscreen. It's like $10 for an itty bitty bottle. I'll show y'all the bottle when I get back. But I put sunscreen on when I went into the skate park, which really helped. Because that sun's pretty darn bright, because the skate park's right on the beach. And that white asphalt or cement, it just radiates. But I would like to have applied another coat, because I put it on like 2.5, 3 hours ago. But, yep, then I stopped, ate at McDonald's. Now we're on this trail. And we're going to watch the sunset as well on the beach. I've walked a little bit of this trail up into the very top where there's World War II ruins, where they had a bunker here during World War II. And after that, that's as far as I've walked on this trail. It's 3.3 miles along the side of the ocean. We'll get some views of the actual water in a minute. Right now, we're just in the valley of the sand dunes, and then we'll get above them. Yeah, I'll show you guys at the top of the World War II bunker. It's just right up here. I've only walked probably about half a mile on this trail, that's all. So everything else is gonna be all new. But all right, I'll pick you up later. All right, so the top of here is the old World War II bunker ruins. There it is down there. It is gone. There is the ocean. Let me put my water bottle down. Just carrying this since it's 90 degrees. Might as well have some hydration. So it's 6 o'clock right now. Sunset's about 8:30. It's a 3.5 mile trail, well, 3.3. So hopefully I can get this done in about an hour. And we sit around, watch the sunset. I mean, honestly, right here would be a great spot to watch the sunset. But we'll see on where I get done. But also something I want to show you guys. It's not at the moment. I'll pick the camera up. But what's cool around this trail, they have a bunch of Christmas trees just laying throughout the entire sand dunes. I'm assuming that's to help prevent erosion. Because sometimes the native sea oats and other stuff isn't enough to prevent erosion within the sand dunes. So that's a great way to help it. You can see here, these are a bunch of old Christmas trees. Well, that one's a little bit fresher, but yeah, at the beginning of the trail, it's where most of the alive ones are still. Well, not alive, but you know, more green and fresh. But yep, figure I'd show you guys. Got a little rabbit over here. See if I can stir him up. There he is. Two baby rabbit, oh, one adult, one baby rabbit. Come on. Dude, I cannot tell you how nice this trail is, but the amount of freaking mosquitoes. Look, I have a mile and a half to go, and it's 6:15. That means I did that 3.3 miles. Oh, hey. So far, I'm 20 minutes in, and I've done, quite a lot. But it's just because I've been running, straight marathoning it the whole way. These freaking mosquitoes. The beauty is nice on this trail, but it's not worth it on the amount of mosquitoes. It's aggravating. But I'm gonna keep on trekking up. Got another one. So you get to see quite a lot of rabbits on the trail. But I am going to be so eaten up the amount of bites. Now I'm hoping I get to see the sunset. Where I parked for Fort Macon, it said 8 to 8. So 8 a.m. to, man, he lets you get close to him. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunset's like 8:30. So I don't know. I may go inside to the fort and ask them if, you know, do they shut the gates or are they strict on that 8 o'clock rule? But right now the parking lot's full, so I'd imagine a lot of people are gonna have the same thing, same idea as me in watching the sunset. So I probably will be okay. So, but we're gonna keep on keeping on and get through this trail without dying of malaria. Oh, let me stand up on this bench. So we're on the sound side, away from the ocean. Oh, is that like a little hut? No, I think they're solar panels. Ow, ow, hold on, I'm getting bit in the back. I gotta end it. Another rabbit. quite a few of them you'll see on this trail. Got a cardinal going too. Pew, 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 pew. Yep, alrighty. Cool little bit of the marsh. Ow. Bro, I can't even do it. It's a cool spot, marsh overlook. Gotta keep running though. Alright. Another marsh. Nice little boardwalk we're walking on. As I'm getting lit up by 3 mosquitoes all on my leg. So I gotta keep this quick and get back to running. Alrighty. It is. Alright, so it's 6:28. Well, 6:30 now. But we got 0.25 miles. And I'm just walking now. Oh, look at that. That's a I don't remember if that's a Norway rat, or I think you might call that a marsh rice rat. I believe is what it's called. Yeah, you saw how long, I don't know if you could see on the camera how long his tail was. It was longer than his body, so that tells you which one it is. I have to go back on my notes. Alright, those people, I just passed some people and they were winded. And they said, we've walked 0.26 miles. Let's turn around. Oh, hold on. See all the rabbits? Quite a lot of rabbits, but yeah, it was funny. Yeah, my knee. Bites. But yeah, it was funny. They were gonna turn around. Nah, man, just run it like me. But, yep, I think after this, I'm gonna go get in the water at the ocean. Because I'm hot and tired now. Alright. Alright, so I just hiked the trail and everything. It was a good trail. Alright, so I'm at the beach. As you saw in the other clips, it is awkward talking in front of the camera with people around you. That's a big old one coming in. Coming back up. I'll sit down for a second and then I'll get back in the water. Got some brown pelicans flying by. Yep, just chilling out at the beach, and it looked like the video got cut out halfway through my sentence. But the actual beach, Fort Macon, closes at 9, while the fort one that I was at closes at 8. So I just drove down, and now I'm at this one, and the sun sets at 8:20. So I should have plenty of time to see the sunset and everything, and then be out of here and make my way back to New Bern. But yep, and I didn't really film much at the skate park. I kind of honestly forgot. I know that's what a lot of people say, but I literally did kind of forget. And there were a lot of people there, but once I got in the vehicle, I said I didn't even take a picture or a single video. But I did make one friend. He actually lives in New Bern. I met 3 people that lived in New Bern. So it's actually pretty funny. A lot of the people go down there just because there really isn't a good skate park around where we live. So yeah, so I made a friend, and yeah, now I'm just chilling out at the beach, and yep, I'll see you when I see you.
Forget about signs and rules. Oh, the pavement and the long, long roads. Yeah. You're always in such a rush. With your life playing from the stereo. Oh, you get it but all alone. You're always staring at your phone. need another quick relief. We all need a turning leaf. Oh baby, this time we'll be gone forever, never in our lifetime will you see us back here again. So come before it's too late. Hurry now, 'cause I can't wait. Let's put on our anthem.
Beautiful sunset going on right now. Just about have the beach to myself. I'm gonna go sit down and chit chat so the water won't be, or the volume will be better. There's some people there and some people to the right, but not that many people here on the beach. Had a good FaceTime call with my dad. And now just hanging out until the sunset. Alright, I'll pick you up when the sky gets better.
Let's put on our anthem. We'll be singing all night long, all night long. Fishes in the stream, down the boulevard of broken dreams. So we make a little change in pace, a minor shift of time and space. Oh baby, this time we'll be gone forever, never in our lives.
Nice, because 2 weekends ago and also last weekend when I came, the water was really cold. It was like an ice bath, but today it's pretty warm, and I don't know if that's just because it had all day to get warm, but yeah, there's the ocean. Sadly, there aren't any clouds, so the sky isn't really pretty. It's a clear day or clear night. So there's not a cool orange effect or anything. Yeah. Maybe once the sun drops all the way though, there will be a better sky. We'll see. Alright, that will do it for today. I didn't really film much after the sunset because the people that were next to me were staring at the water, so I went to them and then they were just trying to chase a big old crab. So I was just helping them try and get it. We never did. There was one point it was right by my feet. So I smacked, and it was like a good 2 feet of water. So I smacked where it was. And that thing was so sharp. Like there must be like spikes on the back of the crab. Because it got me and cut my ring finger and then also my middle finger. So I learned my lesson. I didn't smack it at it again. But yeah. Sadly, we didn't get to grab it because it had a real cool pattern on the actual shell. That was sort of the reason why we were trying to get out the water and hold it. But, yeah. All right, well, I'm going to make my drive back to New Bern, and thanks for watching. I'll see you around.